Labor Secretary Alex Acosta says he will not resign over his role in Jeffrey Epstein's child sex abuse case. Acosta spoke to reporters yesterday and defended his controversial plea deal with the financier in 2008. Epstein served 13 months in jail and registered as a sex offender after he was accused of abusing more than 24 underage teenagers. Ben Tracy is at the White House. Ben, why did Acosta hold this news conference in the first place?
Well, we've learned that President Trump called Acosta on Tuesday and urged him to defend himself publicly. Now, that's the same day the president defended Acosta, basically saying that sometimes judges and prosecutors look back and wish they had done things differently in hindsight. But Acosta says he did nothing wrong.
We did what we did because we wanted to see Epstein go to jail.
Labor Secretary Alex Acosta says his only choice when he was a U.S. attorney was to either prosecute Jeffrey Epstein at trial or offer a plea deal that guaranteed at least some jail time.
How do you weigh those two if going to trial is viewed as the roll of a dice?
Acosta blamed Florida state officials who he said were not eager to prosecute and said Epstein would not have served any jail time if not for him. But former Palm Beach State Attorney Barry Krischer said in a statement Wednesday night that Mr. Acosta's recollection is completely wrong. He said if Mr. Acosta was truly concerned with the state's case and felt he had to rescue the matter, he would have moved forward with the 53-page indictment that his own office drafted. Since Epstein pleaded not guilty to new federal charges of sex trafficking dozens of underage girls, more women have come forward this week saying Epstein abused them. Jennifer Arose told NBC News she was 15 when she was assaulted by Epstein in the early 2000s.
He raped me, forcefully raped me. What hurts even more so is that if I wasn't afraid to come forward sooner, then maybe he wouldn't have done it to other girls.
Arose plans to file a civil suit against Epstein. On Wednesday, Acosta expressed sympathy for the victims, but repeatedly refused to apologize.
You got the best deal you could get, and you have no regrets.
We believe that we proceeded appropriately. Look, no regrets is a very hard question. As you watch these victim interviews, it's very obvious that the victims feel that this was not a sufficient outcome.
Many Democrats are still calling on Acosta to resign, in part because as labor secretary, he's in charge of combating human trafficking. Of course, President Trump is really the only one who can decide his fate. And at his news conference, Acosta says they still have a great relationship. Tony.
All right, Ben, thank you very much.